Nigeria Labour Congress President Ajaero brutalized, his right eye completely shot after thorough beating. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The NLC Head of Information and Publicity, Comrade Benson Upa, described the arrest and assault suffered by Ajaero to Vanguard on Wednesday as attempted murder. The president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Joe Ajaero, was thoroughly brutalized and rushed to Federal Medical Center, Owerri, with his right eye completely shot, the Nigerian Labour Congress has said. The NLC Head of Information and Publicity, Comrade Benson Upa, described the arrest and assault suffered by Ajaero to Vanguard on Wednesday as attempted murder. Upa said that the contact was made with Ajaero around 3:30 p.m. at the police hospital in Owerri, from where he was taken to Federal Medical Center Owerri, where he is receiving medical attention. According to him, Ajaero was thoroughly brutalized and his right eye at the time of contact was completely shot. He further said Ajaero, who said little, stated that immediately after his arrest, he was beaten up and blindfolded and taken to an unknown destination where more brutalization took place, sometimes with bottles. His phones, money, and other personal effects were taken off him and have not been returned to him. The picture of Ajaero cited by Sahara reports indeed shows that he has a black eye and his right eye shot. Reacting to the situation, Omoyele Sowore, in a post on his X, formerly Twitter account or handle, described the action of the police as barbaric. He said, "This barbarism is unacceptable. Hope Uzodinma sent thugs to assault and possibly assassinate the NLC headquarters President Joe Ajaero. The NLC headquarters ought to shut down the country until the Imo State governor and his thugs are removed from office. #revolution now." The NLC earlier raised the alarm that its national president, Ajaero, had been abducted by the Imo State governor, Hope Uzodinma, and the state commissioner of police. The Nigerian Labour Congress, in a statement signed by Comrade Imale Uwaja, General Secretary, and Comrade Nuhu Toro, the TUC Secretary General, said the action of the state government would only embolden the workers more to press for their demands. The full statement obtained by Sahara reporters on Wednesday afternoon read, and I quote, "The government of Imo State has continued to use the instrument of violence and intimidation against trade unions and the leadership in the state, just as Nigerian workers gathered earlier this morning, led by the leadership of the two labor centers, to demonstrate our outrage over the serious and habitual abuse and violation of the rights of workers in the state." The government unleashed blood-curdling mayhem on the workers. Earlier in the morning, policemen had tried to disperse workers who were gathering at the NLC Secretariat without success. This was followed in the usual manner by thugs who were stationed very close to the Secretariat in several Hilux and Toyota trucks. These thugs were later to unleash mayhem on few workers who had already gathered, smashing car windscreens, delivering matched cords on some, stabbing many, and inflicting all manners of injuries on the workers. GSM handsets were snatched, laptop taken away, and money was forcefully taken away by the hoodlums. As if that damage was not enough, the president of the NLC, Comrade Joe Ajaero, arrived the venue, accompanied by a few individual workers, to inspect the carnage and to provide the necessary leadership for the trade union action to continue, only to be met by policemen of the Imo State Police Command, who came in their numbers and in several trucks. The police, in the usual manner, accompanied by thugs led by the special assistant to the governor of Imo State on special duties, Mr. Chinas Awaniri, leading others like Tipi and Maduka, descended on the president of the Congress after overpowering the few workers who were left after the initial battering, inflicted heavy injuries and big blows to his head and body, and kicking him in the process while dragging him on the ground, while the police supervised the mayhem. They eventually bundled the president into the waiting van and whisked him away to an unknown destination where he's still being held incommunicado as we write. This latest action of a state government and the police further demonstrate the elder cries to Nigerians on the level of violence and impunity going on in Imo State. If the president of the Congress can be abducted in broad daylight and taken to an unknown destination by the police and the state governor, imagine what they've been doing to workers and trade union leaders in the state. And you see this person sitting there. Do you know what he's telling them? I don't need you people for election. I don't need you people to vote for me. I'm going to rig my way in. This laughter not reach my mouth. Could they no more? Nobody should come for me and say I'm laughing about this situation. I am pained. This is just to help me to shift or push the pain away. Imagine this election they come for Imo State. Where you supposed to, waiting, you just be like your child. You're supposed to show your child love, show him affection as he grew up. So he grows into a loving, you understand? He behaves like a child that is loved at home. If you see children where they loved at home, where the big children where the parents don't give attention, if you made that kind of a child, believe you me, in just how many seconds, in just one day spending 2 hours with that child, if you're somebody who is very observant, you would know, you will find out. Do you understand? You will find out. Now, instead of pampering these people, listening to them, the best you can do is people have the right to gather and protest if something is not right. If you're not paying them well, we have not even found out why they were even demonstrating whatever they're doing. Do you understand? We never even find out why. And the best you could do was to send thugs, a sitting governor, sending thugs to the people. That means everything going on in the states, to me, is now clear. We then say, IPOB do. IPOB no do am. Now this man do am. Sincerely, to me, this is just a perfect, perfect this thing. Why? And do you know why this man is behaving like this? I'll tell you. This man was not voted in by them. So this man believes, say, the way we used coming before. Now Supreme Court now give order, make this man the governor. The same, the man is relying, after all, they did not vote for me. They are not still going to vote for me, but I'm still going to be the governor. Imagine the insolence. Imagine the audacity of treating somebody like this. Even this man no be TLC. Even this man no be TLC. No, we are far from democracy in this country. There's nothing you can tell me. We are still far. Under the watch of once upon a self-time acclaimed compass of good governance, strange, ridiculous, and absurd occurrences will now be justified, executed, and managed deceptively. I tire. He went to Imo State and he labored in vain. They will serve you a lesson that he will never forget during his lifetime. What do you mean? This is unacceptable. The NLC must fight. And some people here are saying it serves him right. When he had the opportunity to start the strike action during the beginning of this regime, he chose to take a few peanuts and dash a few hours to the day. Wow. Omo, there is nothing that makes this okay. I'm telling you. At the end of the day, this is wrong on all levels, so this should not be accepted. I don't care whether this man is supposed to start a strike action. He no start him. He can't do whatever. This is wrong. And this should be shown to whoever that perpetrated this. They're supposed to teach him lesson where we say, this thing, make him no try him again. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen until I come here.